Taiwan on high alert as Chinese military activity escalates. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense reported a significant surge in Chinese military presence on Saturday, detecting 8 sorties of People's Liberation Army aircraft and 7 naval vessels operating within its territorial waters. According to official reports, every single aircraft detected breached the median line, encroaching into Taiwan's northern, central and southwestern air defense identification zones. The ministry confirmed that they have monitored the situation closely and responded accordingly to maintain regional security. This military maneuver follows a recent address by Taiwanese President Lai Ching-te, who assured the public of the government's commitment to strengthening national defense. While acknowledging that the nation has faced numerous trials over the past year, President Lai emphasized that Taiwan has grown more resilient. He expressed deep gratitude to the armed forces and emergency services for ensuring public safety, noting that the nation continues to stand taller and see farther despite persistent external challenges. Next news. Trump's Plan B emerges amid high-stakes US-Iran nuclear negotiations. US President Donald Trump has reportedly developed a drastic Plan B involving potential strikes against Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and his successor if nuclear talks fail. While considering limited military action, Trump may allow continued nuclear enrichment only if Tehran guarantees no path to a nuclear bomb. This escalation follows Trump's recent calls for an end to Khamenei's nearly 40-year reign, labeling the leadership as ineffective. In response, Iranian General Abolfazl Shekarchi issued a stern warning, promising to set fire to the world if any aggression is directed toward their leader. Despite the tension and recent civil unrest in Iran, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi expressed hope, stating a draft deal could be finalized within days to begin serious text negotiations. Next news. Trump weighs military options against Iranian leadership amid nuclear standoff. US President Donald Trump has been presented with severe military alternatives, including the potential targeting of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and his son Mujtaba should nuclear negotiations with Tehran collapse. Reports indicate that these high-stakes options emerged as the administration demands an ironclad guarantee that Iran will abandon all paths to a weaponized nuclear program. While some officials suggest the US might permit limited enrichment under extreme verification, the Pentagon has prepared multiple strike scenarios to be executed if diplomacy fails. High-ranking advisors noted that Trump remains unpredictable, keeping all options open as the window for a diplomatic breakthrough narrows. Tensions in the Gulf have reached a breaking point, with a massive US naval deployment including the aircraft carriers USS Abraham Lincoln and USS Gerald R. Ford moving into the region. While Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi maintains that Tehran is preparing a written proposal focused on peaceful energy, Washington remains skeptical, insisting on exhaustive compliance. Regional allies, including Israel, are reportedly preparing for joint operations, as the likelihood of conflict appears to overshadow the prospect of a deal. With American forces positioned for potential strikes, the international community remains on edge, waiting to see if Tehran's upcoming proposal can avert a direct military confrontation. Next news. Tehran challenges Trump's claim of 32,000 deaths in recent unrest. The Iranian government has formally demanded that US President Donald Trump provide evidence to support his claim that 32,000 people were killed during recent nationwide protests. On Sunday, Tehran dismissed the figure as baseless, asserting that it has already maintained full transparency by releasing an official list of casualties. This diplomatic friction follows Trump's Friday remarks where he described the situation in Iran as, quote, very, very sad, and alleged that tens of thousands had been killed in a remarkably short period during the crackdown on demonstrators. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, responding via social media, stated that his country has fulfilled its pledge of accountability by documenting 3,117 victims, including approximately 200 security personnel. If anyone disputes the accuracy of our data, please share any evidence, Araghchi challenged. The demand for proof comes at a critical juncture as tensions escalate, with the US deploying a massive naval armada, including the USS Abraham Lincoln and USS Gerald R. Ford, to the region. While Trump remains vocal about his support for the protesters and has threatened limited strikes if negotiations fail, Tehran continues to blame foreign interference for the domestic unrest. Next news. Global consensus reached as 88 nations adopt Delhi Declaration on AI. The India AI Impact Summit concluded on Saturday with a landmark achievement as 88 nations and international organizations officially adopted the Delhi Declaration. This transition marks a significant milestone in global cooperation, reflecting a broad consensus on leveraging artificial intelligence for both economic growth and social welfare. IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw announced the adoption, noting that the world has endorsed a human-centric vision for AI inspired by the principle of welfare and happiness for all. The summit emphasized the necessity of democratizing AI resources to ensure that the global population can benefit from these advancing technologies. The declaration is structured around 7 key pillars: democratizing AI resources, economic growth and social good, secure and trusted AI, AI for science, access for social empowerment, human capital development, and resilient, innovative AI systems. These pillars aim to make AI accessible and affordable, enabling all countries to deploy the technology for their citizens' benefit. While the summit focused on high-level diplomacy and workforce preparation, it also faced local challenges, including a youth Congress protest. Nevertheless, the final agreement prioritizes international science collaborations and energy-efficient systems to drive global development.